Hi muckers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing very well. Before we get into this video, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, it is 67% of people that watch within the last couple of weeks are not subscribed. Please consider it. I will be here every day, whether you like it or not. Alright, okay, today we're going to be talking about JoJo Siwa, who has just spoken out against Trisha Paytas. Now, I think that this was something that was inevitably going to happen. I think JoJo Siwa, I think as more JoJo Siwa tries to force music on us and people kind of don't care about it, I think we're going to start seeing JoJo Siwa kind of poke the bear in multiple different ways, involving herself in drama, kind of, shit stirring. And I do think that Trisha is kind of someone that she would come for very, one of the first, for sure. Considering that, Trisha has been very outspoken about JoJo and her support of really bad people and just her experience. Now, the thing about Trisha Paytas and JoJo Siwa that's very interesting is that they have such a deep lore within themselves. Now, when Trisha Paytas was dating Jason Nash, she would do collab videos that would be David Dobrik, Jason Nash, Trisha Paytas, and JoJo Siwa. Part of the vlog squad, David Dobrik would always have these really random crossovers. But it also is important to note that Trisha Paytas also did standalone collabs with JoJo Siwa. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to talk about that. I know a lot of people are in there, defending Trisha Paytas era. That's fine. This is not me, hating on her or trying to, expose anything. This is things that have been out there. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because JoJo literally references it. But yes, I mean, if we're going to be fair, Trisha Paytas, whether Jason Nash told her to or what, was making collabs with a very young JoJo Siwa. And that is something that JoJo Siwa is now speaking out and using against Trisha. So on her recent podcast, JoJo Siwa now, this dramatic cover art of old JoJo Siwa versus new, when there's very zero change because the rebrand was so underwhelming. The podcast was 5 people I would never have on my podcast. And as you guess, one of the people was Ms. Trishy Fishy. Now, we're going to hear what JoJo says. And the reason I'm referencing Trisha and JoJo doing collabs is because she references it. We're going to kind of look through a little bit of their lore. I know that Trisha's responded to this. We will get to that later. But I kind of want to focus on the topic at hand now because it's a very divisive one. But anyways, let's get to it. So, this is JoJo Siwa on her recent podcast talking about Trishy Fishy.
Because they were using me, because as a kid, I did bring a lot of views. I brought a lot of views to a lot of people's videos, my own, but also if somebody did a video with me, it brought a lot of views to their videos. And that's not me flexing. That's not me saying, blah. It's literally...
I mean, as much as I find JoJo Siwa incredibly excruciating, and I have my own issues with JoJo Siwa, I think it's not... Sorry, if you hear the fan, I literally have to film with 2 fans in my face because it's so hot right now. As much as I find JoJo Siwa incredibly excruciating, JoJo Siwa, specifically at a certain point in time, was such a huge internet figure and such a huge personality and had such a huge drive of a fan base behind. I don't necessarily know if JoJo has that anymore. Again, not trying to be rude, but I think the rebrand was done in such a terrible way that it kind of lost more people instead of making more people interested. As much as they want to say that everyone loved Karma, okay, can you name the new song that JoJo released? Because she did release a new song. No, it was, the shock value, but it wasn't executed well. The song wasn't good. It was a rehashed old song. The original singer ended up releasing her demo. It ended up getting bigger than it was a mess. So I don't really know who your audience is now, but yes, at a certain period of time, being in a video with JoJo Siwa, being associated with her was a big thing. It's why these big YouTubers associated with her. I mean, we have David Dobrik, Jason Nash, Trisha Paytas, Colleen Ballinger. These people all talked about her behind the scenes in such a negative way. But, she was bringing in the views for them, and that's all that mattered. But it's very unfortunate considering that JoJo was a child in all of this.
The number fact. And what breaks my heart, not for me as a 21-year-old, oh my God, I just said I'm
hate that I'm the same age as her.
21. Literally find it. What breaks my heart, not as a 21-year-old, but it breaks my heart for that 14-year-old that did videos with Trish, thought Trish actually liked her, thought Trish, I don't know, I knew me and Trish weren't, gonna be besties, but I did like her as a YouTuber, and I did.
I have 2 things to say. Number 1, yes, it is absolutely shitty that Trisha was doing collabs with JoJo at that age in general. I don't think adults should be collabing. We have to keep the same energy here. Trisha cannot blame Jason or David for putting her in those positions. Trisha chose to do those collabs. She chose to put her hair in bows. She chose to cosplay as JoJo. She loved it. She got views. And yes, look at how JoJo Siwa now feels growing up. Number two, I'm actually going to defend Trisha here. I think it's incredibly ironic for JoJo Siwa to sit on her podcast and try to take down Trisha Paytas for you didn't even care about me when you were collaborating with me, when Colleen Ballinger would sit her big ass up and talk shit about JoJo to me in the time period when I was the same age as JoJo and she was filming these collabs with her. JoJo Siwa, we have said to you so many times that Colleen Ballinger has done the same thing to you and you don't care. So I'm listening to this, the same age as you, have gone through very similar things that you've gone through that you don't want to admit or maybe you're coming to terms with. And I'm like, okay, so you're going to say that Trisha Paytas is, so evil for filming collabs with you, but also talking shit about you or making fun of you. And I'm like, you still double down on Colleen Ballinger, who was doing the exact same thing? Dumbass.
I think she was really cool. And so when we did videos together, like, I thought it was really fun. Like, I thought she was in it for
And by the way, the reason I feel so inclined to come so harsh against JoJo is how much she undermined everyone who spoke up against Colleen Ballinger's story, including the fact that JoJo Siwa in a couple of years will probably come to terms with a lot of what Colleen Ballinger put her through.
Reasons, because a lot of YouTubers were. Everyone I'm still friends with to this day and, like, still very close with, still that we hang out at parties. Like, they're literally my people. But Trisha is the only one that has traded for some reason. And, I mean, she has her valid reasons, I guess, but I don't know, it's just very confusing to me because she does have her valid reasons, but I don't think she realizes, you know what, say what you want, but then why the fuck were you friends with me at 14? You were an asshole.
And you know what? A very valid point from JoJo. Why was Trisha Paytas filming collabs with her? She, as a grown adult, cannot push that blame onto Jason, David, or anyone. I mean, it's valid. If we're going to call Colleen out for doing collabs with JoJo Siwa at that age, I mean, Trisha was doing the same. Jason was doing the same. David was doing the same. I mean, they're all weird. They're all weird.
When you were using me. And now that I'm 21, I can see that. You know what I mean? What is with me and not knowing my age today? Let me find it. But now
got it.
When I look back at that, I'm like, okay, all right, I see what she was doing there. And that's fine, like totally fine. But like, ow, you dressed up as me. You put your hair in a side ponytail and bow. You wore.
And here's my thing as well. I'm the same age as JoJo, and I'm sympathizing with her here where the older you get, the more you think back on things, the more you get closer in age to the people at that time period. And I do sympathize with her on coming to these feelings now with knowing that these YouTubers were using her. I also have to quickly and briefly acknowledge that when other people spoke about the same thing, basically that JoJo's talking about here, she undermined the story, didn't care about the story, tried to sidetrack, called it rumors or lies or whatever she said. So I'm going to be honest, to get respect, you got to give it. And the lack of respect that she has shown to Becky, Oliver, myself, I really struggle to care for her. But what I will say is she's absolutely valid in these feelings. You know, maybe her opinion now is different on the fact of all of we speaking out, because now she's saying similar stories and, it's so bad because it happened to her. But when it happened to us, didn't matter because it was one of her friends. But yeah, it's very valid what she's saying. It is. Like, why was Trisha doing collabs with her? It's valid. It's valid. We've called Colleen out for it,
You wore my hoodie, and now I know you were not doing that to be, like, fun and have fun and, like, make a video. You were doing that to make fun of me, you asshole. Like, I was a 14-year-old kid. Find it. Can it? Don't do that. That's not cool. What if someone did that to your kid? You wouldn't like that. You wouldn't be cool with that. And so seeing her stuff on the internet, anytime she talks about me, I'm like, dude, just shut the fuck up. Get your views somehow else. Like, you're literally Trisha Paytas. You're a fucking icon. You are an icon. You have created some of the most viral videos out there. Come up with something else. Like, anything else. But it's fine. She's gonna do what she's gonna do. She's gonna talk.
All right. Okay. We'll cut it off there. That was the clip that I saw on Twitter. Now, to kind of give context, I really only think it's fair. I want to load up this really quickly. I'm going to load this up. which is one of the collabs they did together. I don't know why it's looking really weird on the screen right now. Just pretend to ignore that. I really don't know why it's doing that. But anyways, so here's one of their collabs. So this is what she's referring to. So this tweet says that Trisha was 30 here. And again, if we're going to be fair, we also have to call Trisha out for doing this. You know, this is not... There's going to be people who immediately jump in the comments being like, oh my god, he's accusing Trisha of grooming her, or JoJo's accusing Trisha of grooming. No, you can call out that it was inappropriate that Trisha was, you know, interacting with a 14-year-old JoJo Siwa like this in any capacity. Just 'cause it's weird, you know what I mean? Like, I understand clout and stuff, but, you know, it's weird. And JoJo's now expressing that, you know, she doesn't feel great about it.
Woo! Are you excited, Boo? Oh my gosh. Okay. Hi! Do you want me to bring it out or keep her up there?
Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever she wants.
Okay. This is so iconic. I feel like I need to be JoJo. I feel like I'm at this level because even off camera, she's so high energy, and I feel like I guess contagious. Now I'm like, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Love that for us. Love that for us. We just did a drop.
And I mean, yeah, JoJo is incredibly young here. I think she's like 13, 14, 15 years old. I mean, yeah, it is weird. I mean, call it out. Yeah. JoJo's calling it out. I mean, I'm giving you the context. I mean, I agree with JoJo. I mean, I agree with her.
Driving lesson. I gave JoJo my driving tips and lessons, and then we played a bunch of games, and then we went over a bunch of bumps, and it was raining, and we like...
It's terrifying. My first time ever driving in the rain.
And we yell at strangers, so... but today we're doing a mukbang, which I'm so excited because you do mukbangs. I've seen you do mukbangs so many times.
I've done 2 mukbangs.
No, I've seen you...
I've done 2. I did one with Colleen
Yeah.
and one with my mom.
Oh, yeah.
I've done 2.
Yeah. Okay, maybe. I did more.
Well, I guess I did 2 with Colleen.
Yeah, so I've seen you do mukbangs.
Technically, I've done 3.
Yeah. And your mom. I wish your mom was here, because
Evil Colleen always makes her way into one of these videos, doesn't she?
your mom's actually everything. She also has like a nacho. I knew you put nachos and popcorn. That could have been the mukbang. But
Yes.
no, we decided to do Pizza Hut. We got
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
so much food.
I also did not...
I also do want to acknowledge that Trisha talks about JoJo's mom and points over. So her mom seemingly is present for these, which I think also can change the context a little bit. I don't know if she is in the room, but it kind of looks like she is from the way their body language goes.
Yeah. And your mom. I wish your mom was here, because your mom's actually everything.
Oh, scrap what I said. Trisha says, I wish your mom was here. Now, I don't know if they're in Trisha's house or JoJo's house, but actually I take back incredibly what I said. JoJo's mom was not here. So, by that logic, Trisha Paytas was hanging out with a 14-year-old at like 30. Whether other creators were there as well, it's only fair to also call that out.
I wish your mom was here, because your mom's actually everything. She also has like a nacho. I knew you put nachos and popcorn. That could have been the mukbang. But
Yes.
no, we decided to do Pizza Hut. We got
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
so much food.
I also did not eat this morning because I was
didn't
like,
either.
I know we're having a mukbang
mukbang.
and I have to be ready.
And this is great. We both like agreed on this. Like Pizza Hut was great. We were just like anything but sushi. I have no idea what.
Okay, and then the last clip I want to see that I was seeing circulating around online that JoJo referenced. So JoJo referenced that Trisha would dress up as her and make fun of her. So I saw this video going around right here.
Hey guys, what's up? What's poppin'? It's JoJo today on JoJo's Juice. We're gonna go through every dollar drive-through and do the drive-through challenge because that's what everyone's doing today. They have lots of toys, and we're gonna see if they have a JoJo doll because I thought the Toy Story toys were.
God, this is brutal and cringe. Oof. Oof, shiver me timbers, Trisha. This is a rough one.
Than a Toy Story doll, a JoJo doll. Also, just added 5,000 more tour dates to my tour, the Dream Tour. I'm so excited. This is what I meant to do, and I can't wait to perform live for you guys every day. But before we're gonna do that, we're gonna go ahead and eat some Happy Meals because I'm a kid.
If you dream it, you can be it. If you be it, you can dream it. If you dream it, you achieve it. You just D-A-R-A-M.
Girl, you should have scrubbed this video. This is brutal.
I don't really hear what haters say. I'll come back like a boomerang. Oh, oh, ah, ooh, ah, ah.
Thank you. I'm gonna come back like a boomerang. I'm not excited.
If you achieve it, you can dream it. You just D-R-E-A-M.
Hi. Oh, thank you. Ah, I want to go.
Oh.
Oh, this is a really hard watch. This is a really hard watch. Sorry, I'm just looking up online. There have been quite a lot of vlogs, actually, together. Hold on, I'm gonna let this play. I just typed in Trisha Paytas, JoJo Siwa. Oh, this is from a Trisha hate account. I don't want to endorse that. I'm not going to show the tweet because it's from one of those Trisha hate accounts, and I think they're so unnecessary. But anyways, they've basically... Is there a way for me to show this without showing the Twitter? I don't want to promote their Twitter in any way. I think I can without showing the Twitter. Hello. Okay, wait. Let me let this video play first.
Thank you. Do you suck out of this thing or what? I'm so confused.
Never. It's nothing. You just eat it with the spoon.
Kid in a candy store. That's one of her songs. I feel like a kid in a candy store. Ooh. Thank you. JoJo juice. Ah, look at it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, clearly has JoJo's number. I mean, everything JoJo's saying here is being confirmed.
Oh my god, are you getting ready?
Love you.
Ah, look at
I love you.
ah!
Are insane, amazing.
And I honestly, can I just say, and I've said this to Adam, I said this to my vlog, I said this to everyone, I'm like, I feel the cutest as JoJo. Like, I feel so confident. Like, I want to just go out and perform right now.
You're all the way
You
right.
should put on a JoJo performance. Oh my god.
We just got a McDonald's Happy Meal because I'm a minor, so I was like, oh, I can go get a Happy Meal now. Okay, I won't keep. Thanks
Oh, God.
for calling. I got really excited.
I love you. Call me anytime.
Okay, I love you too. Have a good show.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Ooh. Ooh, that was brutal. Okay, so I've seen this tweet. Trisha tweets, I heart my daughter at JoJo Siwa, and JoJo says, I love you. Thank you for hanging out. What else do we have here? Oh my god, she's made quite a lot of videos. Hold on. I'm currently... Okay, before I dive in a little bit more, I'm going to say my piece on this. Now, we all know that I have had my very rocky My voice sounds so husky today. Hello. We all know I've had my rocky relationship with Trisha Paytas. It has been up, it has been down, it has been up, it has been down. And I mean, it's fine now. We're very neutral. But as someone who heavily dislikes JoJo Siwa, but is willing to put that aside, I can see myself a lot in what she's talking about, you know, being used by adults and stuff like that. And there's a plethora of, you know, things online that are showcasing that Trisha and JoJo had some sort of relationship. Whether it was very brief, whether it was transactional, obviously it was. Trisha was a grown adult, and JoJo Siwa was a child. And, you know, Trisha, like the other creators at the time, took advantage of that. And it was wrong for all of them. So was Trisha in the wrong here? Absolutely. And I haven't seen how she addresses it on Just Trish. I really hope she doesn't downplay it or whatever, because it's very clear. Phone number, hanging out without her mom being there and stuff. This is literally in no way, no one is saying that JoJo's saying that Trisha groomed her. That's not what, but it can still have been an inappropriate relationship. This shouldn't have happened, you know, and something that the adult would understand more than the child. And Trisha did take advantage of, you know, just like the fame, like other creators. But we're talking about a literal child here. All right. I'm currently looking through Twitter, and I've seen that again. I don't want to promote this person's Twitter, so I'm just going to put this here. Trisha has done a video driving with Trisha Paytas. JoJo posted that. Trisha 4 years ago trying JoJo Siwa food with JoJo Siwa Vlogmas. The thing is, like, Trisha isn't even getting that, like, many good views on these that, like, justifies, like, having to do this. Trisha has another video. I don't want to show the username. Becoming JoJo Siwa, Vlogmas Day 8. So that was a very JoJo Siwa-y Vlogmas. Yeah, I mean, I'm intrigued to see how Trisha addresses this. I really hope she doesn't downplay it, because I think that would just be incredibly unproductive. I sympathize with JoJo in this, and then I can also be like, oh, but weren't you a couple months ago, making fun of everyone who spoke out against your friend Colleen? Oh, it's convenient for you to care about it whenever it only affects you. So I'm in a very hard place with this. However, I want to be completely honest, and I will always sympathize with someone. I can kind of tell when they're holding back and things, and I think JoJo holds back a lot just on the front of having so many friends in the industry and will never properly expose things that go on. But I mean, Trisha's talked about JoJo many times. JoJo can talk about Trisha, and I think everything she said about Trisha, from what I've seen online, seems quite valid. Now, JoJo's other friends also do the things that she accused Trisha of, so I'm like, okay. Let me know your opinion on this. We'll talk about it down below. Yeah, but the most people I've been seeing talk about this were kind of shitting on JoJo, and I was like, yeah, like, I can not like JoJo, but I can also understand that, like, JoJo's not necessarily in the wrong here at all, actually. I don't know. Let's talk about it down below. See you in my next one. Goodbye.